Good morning, folks. Grab your coffee or favorite morning beverage and pull up a stool and let's have a little morning rant slash ramble slash chat. I hope everybody had a good weekend, and not sure if anybody's gonna come on this morning. It is a little early. Well, 9:30 my time, 10:30 Bird of Praise, but first off, I just wanted to thank everyone who came to my last live stream that ended abruptly because my computer decided to update about 16 things in the background, and it slowed down my computer to the point where I had to restart it. So again, my deepest apologies for the last live stream, as I had to kind of duck out and run. Good morning, Captain Cat. How was your night after our joking last night on Discord? But again, I just wanted to say sorry to all those who were here last time, and I had to cut out because my computer decided to update every program it has at once and slow down my computer to the point where I had to get rid of the whole thing and restart the computer, and yeah, all that fun stuff. Bird of Prey 5 says Q. Well, good morning, Bird of Prey 5. Life with Matthew. Morning all. Can't stay long, but wanted to say hello. Hello, Captain Matthew. How are you this morning? Thank you for stopping in. And Captain Cat is saying good morning to Bird of Prey and Life with Matthew. So now that I have a couple people in here and I won't just be ranting to the wall. Oh, it says my video output is low. Oh well, I hope it's coming through okay. That's what I get for trying to live stream with an older computer. So everybody just bear with me here. I hope it's okay on your end. So over the weekend, yesterday, to be more specific, I went and did my favorite pastime, which is fishing. In the summer months, I would prefer to have a sign that says "Gone fishing, please contact in the winter." However, I don't always get out to the lake as much as I'd like. However, a friend of mine and I went out to the White Shell, which is it's a really nice lake, kind of northernish Manitoba. It's about 2 hours drive from my house. It's really nice, and we went fishing and all that was good. And then we decided we were pretty hungry, so we were going to stop in a diner. So we're passing through Otter Falls, which is right outside of where we fish, and there was a roadside diner set up, and it looked all quaint. It had tables and a nice little setup. So we thought, okay, we'll pull in there, and we pull in, and now just to give you an idea. This place is in the middle of nowhere. Okay, it's on Highway 44, which nobody will understand what I mean, but it's basically in the middle of nowhere. And we looked at the menu several times, my friend and I, and we couldn't make heads or tails of any of it. They had frog legs on the menu. And this is just like your side of the road chip stand kind of place. And somebody got the brilliant idea to make it some uppity high class road stop. I don't know. It's just absolutely stupid. So we left there, continued down the road, went to another restaurant. Now, to give you an idea of just the population of where this restaurant is, it's only open from Thursday to Sunday because the town population that is around there is not enough to keep this business open Monday through Wednesday. It's only open when the tourists come to fish on the weekend. Okay? So you go into this place and the menu itself is like you walked into one of these. I'm pretty sure they have them in the States. We have them in downtown Winnipeg. They're these little restaurants, and they have all these fancy names for things. And you can't get a burger to save your life. You can't get normal highway food. It's just not possible. It's all health food. It's all... And so on the way back, my friend and I spent about an hour ranting about, can't you just get a decent hamburger on the side of the road anymore? Like, seriously? You have to get a translator to be able to translate the menus? It was just insane. Just, like, whatever happened to just hamburger, fries, gravy, fish and chips, the normal stuff, without having... I mean, the fish and chips itself that they did have on the menu had 8 descripting words to describe the darn fish, and the fish wasn't even that good. But anyway, my little rant is over. Get back to the chat. Thomas Potts. Good morning, Thomas Potts. Thomas Potts says, did you see the article on Star Trek about what episode to watch before STD? No, I did not. I did not see that article. I'll be honest, I don't typically look at too many articles except for StarTrek.com, and the main reason I see those ones is because a long time ago I subscribed to StarTrek.com, so I get emails when they post a new article. So yeah, but I don't... maybe I should start checking some of the dirt sheets, but I call them dirt sheets. You can tell I'm a wrestling fan. I tend not to go to too many places to look at articles, but Captain Cat says, LOL, I saw the tweet. Oh, okay, so Captain Cat at least seen it, but no, I didn't. I didn't see it. Where is it, Thomas Potts? What site? I'll go check it out later. But yeah, and even when I go to Hecla, which is my favorite place to go fish because they have awesome pickerel fishing, they went and messed that place up too, because the restaurant in there, you go on the outside, it looks all, country and wooden paneling, and then you go inside and it's all modern, and it's like, no, I came out here to get away from all this junk. Not I have to. Also, the managers of Hecla are evil. They decided to put the pool table on wheels. Let me tell you this. You ever try to play pool on a table that moves? That's always fun. Especially when you've got your kids and you're trying to teach them how to play, and every time you lean over the table moves. It's really interesting. And not Ryan Johnson has made it this morning. Good morning, sir. How are you? Captain Cat is saying hello to not Ryan Johnson. We seem to have lost Bird of Prey. Either that or he's busy. And for the record, I wasn't going to post that on your video yesterday, Bird of Prey. But I posted it in Discord, and Captain Cat made me. It's all his fault. I just thought it was funny. Oh, okay. Well, Sister O'Prey takes precedence over any of us, so you just carry on there, Bird of Prey, and Thank you for thank you for coming and listening to my rant. Ryan Johnson says hi to Stalker Potts. And Thomas Potts wants to ban. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Everybody always wants to ban each other. Now. We don't ban. We just laugh hysterically. But yeah, it's a trend in the Manitoba area now that they're trying to do all these take like these spots that are in the middle of nowhere and just basically turn them into mini, like all the, you used to be able to walk into a restaurant on the side of the highway in the middle of nowhere and they'd have the nice wood paneling and, you could get a good home cooked meal, yada, yada, yada. Not anymore. Now they have medleys in their specials. Oh my goodness. Just drives me insane. And then another thing, I last time I went camping, May long weekend, with my son, I laughed at him because I says, it's kind of sad. You'll never know you'll never know the joy of having to go to the outhouse at 2 a.m. camping, because all the campsites in Manitoba, like all the provincial parks, which is where I mainly go because the fishing is better there, they all have modern washrooms. Like they have a shower, they have working toilets, all the amenities, they're there. So yeah, they don't use outhouses anymore. So I always bug him and tell him he doesn't know what real camping is because he's never had to go to an outhouse on chilly night. I have, and that's a bad idea for any camping trip. But unfortunately, I was silly when I was young, and I was part of Scouts and Cadets, so yeah. My favorite one that I don't think they could even get away with anymore was when I was second-year cadet. We had Winter Survivalist, which was basically, we went out, it was about minus 35 degrees Celsius all weekend long. We were given a shovel, a pack of matches in a Ziploc bag, a garbage can lid, a hatchet, and we had to make our own residence, so we had to make a Quincy. Now, the easiest way I can explain a Quincy to those who don't get snow is you have a hill of snow and you dig a hole in it big enough for you to lay down in. That's a Quincy. That was my weekend. It was fun. I don't think they can get away with it now because I just don't think they could get away with it. But it was fun. And you'd have, you'd have to manage your matches all weekend. You'd have to, there was actually rewards for those who used the least amount of matches over the weekend. One of our buddies was really good at it, and he was able to only use one. So that was good. I had 5 because I let my fire go out like an idiot. I didn't put enough logs on it the night before, and it was out by morning, which meant delayed my breakfast by about 20 minutes because I had to restart the fire, go get more wood. Ugh. Lessons learned. But yeah, I don't think they can get away with that kind of stuff anymore. Bird of Prey 5, officially welcome to the stream. This morning I've got Thomas Potts. I think Bird of Prey. I think he's commenting on a article about what Star Trek episode you should watch before STD. Captain Cat has put a couple of links. I haven't checked them yet, but could be one of those. And Captain Cat says the new show Europia. What's that about, and what is it on? Amazon? Netflix? CBS All Access? The one I don't have? Which is why I can't review Star Trek Discovery, because I don't have access, and I don't think I'm going to get access. Actually, I can't get CBS All Access because I'm in Canada. HBO, yeah, okay, that's the other one I don't have. Oh boy. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. Although, I wonder if you could get away with... I don't know if anybody... there was a show on HBO a long time ago. It went 3 seasons. Spartacus. That would be funny to try to review. You couldn't use any still frames from it because you'd get kicked off YouTube so fast your head would spin. Yeah, you definitely could. I mean, most of the screenshots from that show, you'd be done. Done and gone. Bird rants are the greatest. Yeah. Spontaneous bird rants are the greatest. When he's not meaning to, somebody brings something up and he just goes off on a tirade. Those are the best. Although, I still say my favorite lines from Bird of Prey 5 is, son of a bitch. Those are my favorite. And Bird, why did you have to kill Auntie yesterday? I go fishing and you kill Auntie Trekker. I come back, I watch your stream and you kill Auntie Trekker. I mean, granted, they were kind of picking on you. Oh, good Lord. Captain Cat. Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to read that, but oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, help. I was shooting to wound, not to kill. Yes, I know, Bird, but you know, I think you've been practicing with Sister O'Prey because your aim got drastically better. One shot, one kill. That's sniper level. That's sniper level right there. Also, when I got back from fishing, I got a chance to catch the Trek Yards stream from yesterday, where they got right sloshed. But there's this terrible rumor, and I don't know what it's like. Maybe because I haven't been outside of Manitoba in a while, but that Canadians are very friendly and nice and kind and okay. Come to Winnipeg. Go to a Tim Hortons at 6:30 in the morning. Cut in line. I guarantee you that rumor will be dispelled in 30 seconds. All you gotta do is come to anywhere in Winnipeg. 6:30 in the morning, cut in line at a Tim Hortons. That'll dispel all those rumors real fast. Or just drive here. Just drive here. Whatever you do, don't drive on the 401 in Toronto. I did that once. Never doing that again. Which is probably why I could never drive in the United States. Because the 401 drives me insane. So any of the major roadways in the States would probably just make me go crazy. Yeah. Or if you really want a fun drive, go to Ontario. You have one roadway going one way, one road going the other way, and rock on either side. And then sometimes cliffs, just for fun. Oh, and whenever there's a cliff, there's a 90-degree turn. I think Bird made the roads in Ontario. I'm pretty sure of it. Because wherever there's a cliff, it's a 90-degree turn every time going downhill. So you can't see what's at the bottom of the hill. So when you're going down at night, it's really fun, especially when a semi-truck is coming the other way. Not Ryan Johnson. Next week's Thunderdome match, Ryan Johnson versus Alex Kurtzman. No. If you're gonna have a match like that, you gotta make it a tag team match. See, and you gotta make sure it's diverse. So I would put Alex Kurtzman and Ryan Johnson against Brie Larson and that person from Batwoman. Then it's equal. 2 men, 2 women, put it in a steel cage, we'll sell pay-per-view rights, it'll be all good, Ryan Johnson. And J.J. Abrams versus Chris Chibnall. No, again, that's too many guys. See, that doesn't sell anymore. So you gotta mix it up a little bit. Yeah, J.J. Abrams versus Brie Larson. That would sell. Winners get shot to the moon. There's no equality in the Thunderdome. Yeah, I guess. But you want to be able to make money on it, right? So, I mean, Thunderdome, they fight to the death, don't they? So that's no fun. That's a one and done. You gotta drag it out over a couple of times. So, like WWE, you start out with just a normal match, and then you add a stipulation, you add another stipulation, and then you end up in Hell in a Cell. It's just, or you could end in the Thunderdome, but you gotta build up, have a couple of screwy finishes, draw in that big bucks. Maybe throw in a Brock Lesnar for, ticket value and for hilarity. I mean, there you go. Not Ryan Johnson. We'll take Thunderdome. Brock Lesnar versus J.J. Abrams. There. Let's see him write himself out of that mess. Bring back MTV Celebrity Deathmatch. I wasn't a fan. I mean, it was funny the first couple of times, and then it just kind of got, I don't know, it just wasn't my thing. It was funny, but it got corny after a while, I think. To me, anyway. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do that, you gotta build up so you can get the bigger ticket price, right? You have a couple of side matches, couple of screwy finishes, and then you have the big match at the end. Yeah, there you go. So what's on the agenda today, Bird of Prey 5? I forget. My brain has not had enough coffee. Are we doing Bed Life or are we doing City Skylines? Also, DJ Odyssey is on the radio today, so I plan on checking that out. He's got a longer radio show. Here, I'll do some plugging. Just gotta bring the schedule up so I know what I'm doing here. So I know what I'm plugging. Okay, so I just gotta go over here. And okay, so DJ Odyssey will be on the radio between 2 and 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. So yeah, it's not Wednesday. It's Monday, unfortunately. Wednesday's payday. So I like your thinking. Thomas Potts. I like your thought, but no, it's still only Monday. It's still only Monday, unfortunately. And I will do this. Where are we here? Just give me 1 second, folks. All right, so copy, paste. Okay, so that should be the link to where DJ Odyssey does his radio. And there, I gave him a plug. And he'll be on from 2 to 7 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, there you go, DJ. I gave you a plug. Bird of Prey 5 is still recovering from funnel cake overdose. Yeah. Yeah, we have the Red River X in Winnipeg right now, which is our big carnival of the year. The only problem is it's got so bloody expensive just to go. For me to take myself and my 2 oldest kids to the X, which is our big carnival, it costs roughly $250. That's just to get them in. Their bracelets so they can go on rides. That's not even me having a bracelet. That's just the kids. And then a couple of drinks. And yeah, it's about $250. It's bloody insane. It's $20 just to get through the gate. It's bloody insane. Bird of Prey 5. Thomas Potts says to Bird of Prey 5, do you have TNG on BBC? I hate this episode. Uh-oh. Which episode, Thomas Potts? And Captain Cat says, nah, from burying AT. No. AT respawned. But, yeah. Man of the People. Oh, I don't remember that one. Not offhand, anyway. But then again, I've never been one to be able to even in music, I can't do it. If I'm watching it, I'll remember it. If I hear it, I'll remember it. Like with songs, my brother is weird. My brother is insane. If it's an artist he likes, and you just tell him a title of a song, he'll tell you what year it came out, who wrote it, what side of this tape or CD it was on. Yeah, he just remembers things way too much. Me, it has to be on, or I have to see it, and then my memory remembers, and then I know what's going on. But to just remember it cold, no. Two factions fighting on a planet, threatening a Federation shipping route like they can. Can't go around a planet. Oh, interesting. Sounds like one of the ones I probably skipped. Although I probably watched it. And the ambassador drains Troy life. And she gets older and says, okay, yeah. Okay, now, yeah, I remember now. Oh boy, do I remember now. Oh, okay, I can't remember a lot from that episode. I just remember Thomas Potts just told me the part yeah, okay, yeah, that's a skipper. Oh, bother. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Oh, the pain. Yeah, I remember. Oh boy. But yeah, my brother is crazy. If it's something he likes, like especially if it's like Clint Black, which is a country singer, especially if it's Clint Black, that's his favorite singer of all time. He'll tell you like the name of this, like you tell him the name of the song, he'll tell you what year it came out, what side it was on, what number on which side it was on, who wrote it, what year. And he can do that without looking it up. It's just all in his head, and I can't do that to save my life. To me, I need something to remember, to pull out that memory, otherwise forget it. Same with songs. When a song comes on, I know the words, but if it's a song I like, but doing it cold, like without the music in the background or anything, no, I forget it. Couldn't remember the next lyric to save my life. But if it's on, I can, which is weird. She just asked the computer to schedule for her schedule, and it said counseling session with Ensign Janeway. Oh, fun. So, I also have a little bit of news. And just for Bird, because Bird of Prey 5 said it on his live stream. So just for Bird, I'm going to suffer through Star Trek Enterprise, and I will listen to the theme song. And I will see if I go absolutely crazy and need a straitjacket by the time I'm done, or if it grows on me. But I will actually listen to the theme, and I will give it a chance. Enterprise. The reason I want to do Enterprise, even though I don't like the theme, I think the theme is an atrocity. I always have. It's just, from my perspective, from my perspective, you go, I went TNG, DS9, Voyager. So, the theme songs were always so good and musical and great. And then you had Enterprise that just had some stupid song that just drove me insane. that sounded so out of place. It just out of place. That's the best way I can describe the Enterprise theme. It's just out of place. Out of place. If you play Star Trek The Original Series theme, Star Trek Next Generation, DS9, Voyager, and then you play Enterprise, it's out of place. It's out of place and wrong and annoys me. But I will listen to it again, and I will probably just end up hearing Bird's rendition over it, and I'll just start laughing. So that'll help. But yes, I'm going to do Enterprise. And the main reason is I made it halfway through season 1. I will be completely honest. First time I watched Star Trek Enterprise, I made it through halfway of season 1, and I went, no. And I shut it off, and I never watched it again. I tuned out of that show so fast. And then Discovery came along, and I promised myself I would go the full season. Because with Enterprise, I gave it half a season, and I went, that's it, I'm done, forget it, nope, can't do this. So with Discovery, I gave it a full season. And, nope. After season 1, I didn't watch another episode. I watched the reviews, but no. And I won't be watching season 3. Well, maybe, but I don't know. After season 1, I was done with Star Trek Discovery. I was done. But I will be doing Enterprise starting this week. I'm not exactly sure which day. I'm going to do the Star Trek Discovery, or Star Trek Enterprise, review similarly to the way I did the movie ones at first, and then we'll kind of evolve them as we go and see what everybody thinks and kind of evolve it as we go. Because, And let's see. Let's go back to chat. So yes, Bird of Prey. Yes, I have faith of the heart. Grumble. It'll grow on you. Yeah, either that or I'll be in a padded cell going, I have faith of the heart. And they'll keep me away from sharp and pointy things. Thomas Potts, I actually want to know how real shrinks think of Troy. That would be interesting. Yeah, that could be interesting. Although I think she does more of the when, now correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm probably wrong, but we really didn't get that side explored all that much. They'd have bits and pieces of her actually doing her counseling, but it wasn't a major part to her character in the sense that, you know, you wouldn't have too many times where, you know, a crew member is getting counseled by Troy. You'd hear about it, but it wouldn't be Not Ryan Johnson. Not Ryan Johnson says Bird has faith of the heart. The rest of us have shattered eardrums. LOL. Now, Bird of Prey did good. He always does good in his songs. A lot better than most of us. I mean, come on. You got to give props to Bird of Prey 5. Whether he does this song well or he does this song not so well. I go to karaoke a lot, and it usually consumes my Saturday night. But, I mean, you have maybe 30 people in the bar, And there are people that are petrified to get up on stage and sing in front of 30 people. Bird of Prey 5 records his singing, puts it online where potentially hundreds and thousands of people will see him sing. That takes balls and all the props in the world to Bird of Prey 5. Because where I can get on here and I can talk and I can chat, yeah, I get up and do karaoke and that. But I tried, as you probably can tell by the earlier, my first recorded video on this channel is me singing. It took me 2 hours to find a version of me singing that I liked enough that I could put up, and I still wasn't happy with it. Bird of Prey 5 does it right off the cuff and right away, and take one. Not take 600, take one. So, a lot of props to Bird on that one. Thomas Potts, Bird of Prey 5 sings the full version. Bird of Prey 5, Troy is horny. Oh boy. Thomas Potts, Troy got laid. Oh boy. Captain Cat, not with me. Frowny face. Life with Matthew, Bird of Prey 5, they really do grow on you. I remember how weird I thought the super chats were when I first saw them, and now I have favorites. Not Ryan Johnson. Oh, I meant the original song version. One of the reasons I barely able to get through the series. Yeah, I agree with you, Not Ryan Johnson, which is why I fear doing this Enterprise review, because I loathe that song. I loathe it. I can't. It comes on the radio, my radio goes down. I can't listen to that song. It drives me insane because, as I said, I came into Star Trek and TNG, then moved to DS9, then Voyager, then went back and watched the original series. And as sad as this is for me to admit, I still haven't seen every episode of the original series. So I might go back and watch the original series yet. Again, just so I can have a full chronological memory. But I went from TNG, DS9, Voyager, and the theme songs were always so great. They were the kind you could turn up and, right away, the minute they start, you know it's Star Trek. You know it. 30 seconds in, you know this is a Star Trek theme. With Enterprise, a minute and a half in, and you're still going, what am I watching? But, yeah. Bird of Prey 5, if you listen to the creators, they had a U2 song on stand-in, but was too expensive to get the rights. So it seems that they had to rush to get what they did. I can understand that, Bird, but it just took me out because, like I say, I got used to the theme song being recognizable. Didn't matter if it was DS9, Voyager, original series, TNG. That first couple of seconds you listen to, you're watching Star Trek. You know Star Trek's on. If you're in the other room and Star Trek Generation comes on and the theme song hits, TNG is on your screen. With Enterprise, it was like it didn't have that same thing for me. It just felt out of place. Life with Matthew, the documentation rubbed decontamination rubdown in the first episode actually had me write off Enterprise for a long time. Yeah, I could understand that. The other thing that kind of got to me, and I'm probably way off base and very, very wrong, but some of the tech in the first season that Enterprise had looked way cooler, and I get it because they're bringing it to modern, so they have to make it look better, but some of the aesthetics they went to, I went, oh, come on, that looks better than what Kirk had. How the hell did that happen? How did you end up going from that to that? What the hell? But yeah, so in some ways that took me out of the series too. Was just some of the things at the time I felt, it's like, wait a second. How did they go from this cool to that? Like the shuttlecrafts, for instance. Yeah, they're not as high tech as what the Enterprise and 1701 had, but they looked cooler, way cooler. To me, it was like going from a Corvette to a sedan. I didn't understand. Same with Discovery on that case too, because their shuttlecrafts look like Corvettes, and then you go to Enterprise, then you go to the original series, and you look at what the Enterprise has, and it looks like a bloody, SUV or family van. Yeah, the Federation decided to go for kid-friendly vans instead of sports cars. Just saying. That's my thoughts anyway. So some of the tech pulled me out of the show too. Not Ryan Johnson says, you too, just as bad in my book. I don't like their songs. Yeah, I'm almost scared to know what song they were thinking. Life with Math, yeah, I said that one. Bird of Prey 5. Troy is dismissing out triathium bombs. Oh, that could get dangerous. Tiki of Doom. Ironically, a traditional Star Trek theme for the Enterprise would have been cheaper. Probably would have been cheaper, but nobody does anything on the cheap anymore. Everybody does everything, oh, well, we need a 5-minute scene. Okay, well, we need to allot about $100 million for that, because we've got to get in all this fancy stuff. STD shuttles look like JJ Trek. Yeah, but again, for me, it's if you're going to go one to the other, just in the shuttles, and I'm probably wrong in Trek Yards and everybody else to say I don't know what I'm talking about, but whatever. To me, they looked cooler. They looked like they went from a sports car to a family van or a sedan. And then by the time you get to TNG, and then you go into DS9, they go back more towards the sports car look. But for the original series, for that brief time, they went back to family sedans or family vans. They went from owning a Camaro to owning a Dodge Caravan. I don't know. Pulled me out a little bit. Life with Matthew. Oh, wow. I had forgotten the song they used for Enterprise. That is bad. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I agree. Although Bird says I'm going to end up liking it by the time I'm done this review. Myself, I think I'm going to need a straitjacket. Thomas Potts. A lot of the Enterprise looked less advanced than TOS. Yes. I mean, they didn't have shields. They had the plating. But I mean, the NX-01, I didn't mind the ship itself. It was more little things, not big things in Enterprise that annoyed me. And to be fair, I'd probably be still in a rant over the theme song at the time. So some of my judgments may have been already preordained to I hate this show, I hate this show, I hate this show. What the hell are they doing? So yeah. And I was a little younger too, so not by much, but a little. Life with Matthew, that's the nice thing about watching on Netflix. You can skip the intro in a single click. Well, I will be watching it on Netflix. So, but see, Life with Matthew, I can't skip it. Because Bird of Prey 5 said in his live stream that if I'm going to review Enterprise, I have to listen to the theme. So, yeah. Troy is getting Kuroga level crazy. That's not possible. That's no. It's not possible. And it's not crazy. It is sanity challenged. It's not crazy, it's just sanity challenged. There, I think that's a nice way to put it, isn't it? Or have they changed the terminology in the last 24 hours? Which is altogether possible. That's another thing that's ticking me off lately, is you can't get terminology for anything because they change it every 5 minutes. But yeah, for me, I'm just it just certain little things of the series, which I'm sure when I rewatch it, it'll all come back to me. But just the theme song, some of the tech, the shuttles looking like Corvettes, and then ending up looking like minivans. I don't get it. I mean, the logical reason is because they were made in different eras, and in the original series, they did the best they can with the money they had and the equipment and technology they had, whereas Enterprise had more modern technology and stuff. But it's just the aesthetics. The aesthetics bug me. Just a little bit. Some of them, not all of them, but the aesthetics bug me. Life with Matthew is laughing. But yeah, so when I do the Enterprise, when I do the Enterprise review, I actually have to listen to the theme because Bird of Prey 5 said I had to, so to show I'm a good sport, I'm going to not skip the theme. I'll listen to the theme song. It might put me in a straitjacket in a rubber room, but I'm going to give it a try. Let's see if I can make it through at least 3 episodes without going insane. And who knows? Maybe I'll end up liking it. I doubt it, but you know, stranger things have happened. But I just thought I'd come on. I'm going to wrap things up for now. And next live stream will be Wednesday morning. I know Anti-Trigger goes on Wednesday morning, so I'm going to try to get on a little bit earlier than normal so that I'm done before Anti-Trekker. I'm going to try to keep the live streams down to about an hour or so for the first little while. Just so, it's morning, everybody's still trying to wake up, make breakfast, etc. I want to thank everybody for coming, all your comments, and feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section once this live stream ends, or if you're watching this later, of stuff maybe ideas you'd like me to review, or stuff like that. With my reviews and stuff, I'm not going to be doing too many video captions and stuff, just with everything going on with YouTube and stuff. I'm trying to play it really safe. And also, because I'm in Canada, I'm still researching to find out what our laws are to some degree, because the laws in the States and the laws in Canada aren't exactly the same. So it's kind of a minefield. What people in America are protected against, we might not necessarily be. So I'm still trying to get a feel for where I stand in the whole thing. But again, thank you all for coming, and till next time, have a great one, folks.